In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Although it is not such a good activity, yet, we are found judging the people. We are found judging the people. And if at all we do have to do it, which is maybe unavoidable, unavoidable. Maybe there will be certain exceptional cases who don't judge the people. Exceptional cases only who don't judge the people. Otherwise, almost each and every human being does judge the people. Maybe it is a human nature. Maybe it is the work of the brain which it carries out automatically without any hindrance. Doing it, doing it means judging the people. It is automatic. Stopping it, it takes a lot of effort. But the question is, if at all we have to do it, then how to do that? If at all we have to do it, then how to do it? The right way to do is whether somebody is positive enough or negative enough. I think this should be the first and foremost preference. Knowing whether somebody is positive or somebody is not positive. Whether somebody motivates motivates us for the positive activity or demotivates us from a positive activity. Whether somebody tells us that you can lead a good life, you can be a successful person, provided you remain positively active, provided you remain a positive thinker, provided your direction remains positive and constructive enough. Nobody can give one's own belongings to others. Nobody distributes the cash. Nobody gives one's own possessions indiscriminately to the people. It is almost impossibly difficult to get that. But one person, if at all he she is positive enough, if he she is constructive enough, it is quite easy. Rather, it would be their player. Rather, it would be their player to distribute the positive thoughts, the constructive thoughts. Because during this process, while he she is distributing the positive thoughts, actually they are reaffirming, reassuring their own positive thoughts. So it is a kind of win-win situation where both the parties or all the parties does win and nobody loses. While distributing one's own material possessions or giving other sort of benefits to the people, it is not considered a win-win situation. It is a situation where one person gives, where one person sacrifices to benefit the other person. Sacrificing, sacrificing something to benefit the other person, it is not what everybody can do. Or even if somebody does, it cannot be done in a routine manner. It will be done once in the blue moon. It will be done rarely. It cannot be done frequently. It cannot be done all the time. So, if at all, we do have to judge the people, although it is not such a positive activity at all. But as I earlier said, as per my observation is concerned, as per my experience is concerned, it is something which is unavoidable, which cannot be avoided at all. And if at all it is something unavoidable, then why not to do it in a right manner? Why not to do it in a positive and in a constructive manner? Why not to do it? Why not to do in such a way? Why not to do it in such a way that it does benefit us? Why not to do it in such a way that it benefits us? And as per my opinion, as per my observation, as per my experience, this is the right way to judge the people. What we are already doing is that we are thinking, and thinking about the material benefits. Material benefits we can get from someone else. And if at all somebody is rich enough, if somebody is affluent enough, we become so desperate to get ourselves attached to that person. Vice versa, if somebody is not a rich person, so we are not so interested to get closer to that person. Rather, if at all somebody is poor, somebody is weak financially, then we do everything else we can to keep ourselves away from that person. Why? Because we are of the view that they might seek some certain benefits from us, that they might request for certain favors from us, they might request certain sacrifices from us, which we are not so ready to give, which we are not so ready to give. And not only the personal interest materially, rather we people are also quite interested in the prejudices, in the biases, the prejudice and bias of the on a political basis, and the prejudice and bias on the religious or a sectarian basis. This is what is our preference already. This is the kind of criteria, and this is the kind of scale upon which we are found weighing the other person, upon which we are found judging the other person. I think it is not fair, and it does not benefit us. And what does benefit us actually is the new way we have talked about today, how to judge the people, if at all we have to do that. Thank you.